For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Courage is knowing what not to fear. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. The measure of a man is what he does with power. One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Love is simply the name for desire and pursuit of the whole. There is in every one of us, even those who seem to be most moderate, a type of desire that is terrible, wild, and lawless. A hero is born among 100. A wise man is found among 1,000, but an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Character is simply habit long, continued. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. You should not honor men more than truth. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Love is the pursuit of the whole. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Those who tell the stories rule society. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. Writing is the geometry of the soul. Bodily exercise, when compulsory, does no harm to the body, but knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. How can you prove whether at this moment we are sleeping and all our thoughts are a dream, or whether we are awake and talking to one another in the waking state? Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back, Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. A house that has a library in it has a soul. I would teach children music, physics, and philosophy, but most importantly, music. For the patterns in music and all the arts are the keys to learning. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. You're my star, a stargazer too, and I wish that I were heaven, with a billion eyes to look at you. There are 3 classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. I'm trying to think, don't confuse me with facts. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. Opinions is the medium between knowledge and ignorance,